Hello! This is gonna be our third video, and today we're gonna be talking about our trip to Korea. It's a little bit sad story, but you can try to listen in on us. So Julia, what was the trip about?
The trip, we talked about it last year. It was mostly, well, he needs to see his family, of course, and also it was for me to kind of see his hometown, meet his family in person. I've met his sister Minji before.
Yep, in Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago, and I love her very much. So I'd get to see her and his parents and where he grew up, all of those special things. So for me personally, that was it. And of course for him, his family, friends.
Yeah, and like by the time when I thought of this idea, I have already met Julia's family, and I cannot wait to show Julia my mom, my dad, and Minji again. And it will be a totally different setting because she would be in my hometown, my home country, eating the same food that I loved eating when I was young. So back then I thought it was gonna be a super special thing. But yeah, here we are. Like I think I got the plane ticket around February, early this year, and now we're halfway through to 2020.
Quickly, yeah.
Time passed pretty quickly, and we would arrive actually June 1st, I think US time, but we're still in Indiana. So.
Yeah, we had to cancel our flight.
What were you looking forward to the most in Korea?
I was so many things. Meeting your family, your mom and your dad especially, but kind of a lot of the important people in your life were in Korea. Hanging out with Minji more.
Yeah, Minji's my Nuna. For those of you who don't know what Nuna is, go do some research. I'm just kidding. That's her older sister.
Yeah, she is super awesome, and I love her very much. She lives in Jeju. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Can I share that? She lives in Jeju Island, and yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
And then I've FaceTimed with his mom and his dad, and
Were they pretty scary?
love them. No, they're scary because I respect them. Not because of anything they do, but I respect them very much, of course, because they're your parents.
Okay.
So I should be scared of them, which I am a little bit because I want to be good to him. But
No, but you don't have to be scared.
no, yeah, they're super sweet. And then seeing where he grew up, and also just all the places he likes to visit and go, what he likes to do. And like you already said before, just kind of, since he's been in Indiana, of course, he's come here before for like about a week or so when it wasn't in quarantine, so he'd go out and kind of see some stuff. And then but of course now he still gets to be around my family, and we all get to kind of grow closer. And when we went to Korea, when we were going to go to Korea, we were gonna go be together for about 3 weeks there. And of course it's not as long of an amount of time, but I was very, very excited at the prospect of getting to know his family much better. So.
And plus some like special restaurant that I wanted to take. There's like black noodle, which is jjajangmyeon.
Oh, like from Parasite.
Yeah.
Half of the Parasite.
Pretty much. And then there's a cold noodle, which is a type of noodle that we eat a lot in the summertime because it's a cold noodle. And also like cafes with animals, because we love animals. Like there's like a dog cafe.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how much I like dogs before I came to Indiana.
Yeah, my two puppies, Kichu and Roxy, adore him so much.
Yeah.
So much, and they formed a bit of a bond. Yeah.
They're super nice. I like tossing Cheerios. They go crazy. Yeah. I didn't know how much Cheerios meant to puppies.
Yeah, he trained Roxy. This is very off topic, but he trained Roxy really well to like actually come when you say come, because we didn't train them at all, and he did a great job. Another thing I wanted to do was see his dad's farm.
Oh yeah, that was such a
Super
given
cool.
that I even
Oh,
forget.
of course,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought of that now because I always see it over FaceTime and in pictures. He grows things and he has animals. Most recently, I think he had some birds that were really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, seeing that in person.
Yeah, I think last time we video chat with my dad, he was building a bird cage.
Yeah.
I think so, right?
Like a
Bird house, bird
a
cage, or
playhouse
something
or
like that.
something.
And do you have anything else to the camera?
One thing that I was thinking of is that I'm super close to my family, obviously, and I know that he's super close to his family, and it's been 2 years, about 2 years he mentioned, since he's last physically seen them in person. I know he's seen Minji a bit more recently, but that was for only a short period of time. And just geographically being closer to my family, as well as the time zone and the time difference and stuff like that, and also this time that I get to physically see them much more often. I think of how blessed I am, and then also I put myself in the shoes and think how hard it is not being able to physically be with your family when you're that close to them. He doesn't, I know he talks about how he misses them, but he never complains or like says anything in a negative way, but I just know that it must hurt his heart not to be able to physically see them, and to also have been looking forward to it and then not to be able to see them.
Yeah.
Must have been not the best.
Yeah,
thing.
I think so. I've been studying abroad for many years, and every so often it's not easy to not be with your family during this like Chuseok, like Korean Thanksgiving, or like Lunar New Year, which is a pretty big event in Korea. But I've gotten a little bit used to it, and also it reminds me when I'm in person with my family how much I can appreciate the time together, because for many it may not be may not feel as precious, but for me it's super precious, and then it reminds me how important family is. So yeah, I think that's about what we wanted to say to our followers around the whole world.
Yeah, I think this was an important moment in our relationship that we at least wanted to document for ourselves. So in case you guys found it interesting or had stuff to take away from it, I hope you found it helpful, maybe.
Yeah. It's sadly bye time. Alright.
Stay safe and
Stay
healthy.
safe and healthy. Yeah.
And happy.
Okay. Bye bye.